What's going on, trash cans? Welcome in to another fantastic trash-tastic stream. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. We had a fantastic day at our show. It was amazing. So, I am late. Yes, I am late, and I am sorry. We are working on timelines. But I was actually getting something that you suggested, so if anybody's the reason I'm late, it would be you. So, yeah. Do, 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 do. Do. Do, 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 do. All right. So, it was asked of me. It was asked of me, what are we doing tonight? Like, what are we going to be doing? And I was like, that is a great question. That is a fantastic question. So, as you see, we're on the TCG player. This is our first time doing this. So, I'm going to kind of explain / kind of show you what the goal is. First, I got to take a sip of juice. Sip of juice has been acquired. All right, so if you remember, in January and February, in our Discord, we used to put voting where you guys could vote on what cards we should add to a collection. And then whatever card won, that's the card we purchased and added to the collection. So I actually still have the binder. Here's the binder. And here are the cards that we said we wanted to add to the collection. Now, we have the Galarian Art Mew, we have the ETB Eevee, the Charizard V-Star, the regular Eevee, Charizard Trainer Gallery, we have the Moltres. We have a bunch of cards that we had originally listed in there to add to the collection. So, now, what is the purpose of this evening, right? I thought about this and I said, well, instead of... Make what screen bigger? Oh, make that screen bigger. That makes sense. Okay, I can do that. Maybe somebody has a magnifying glass, Don. I don't know. All right, so here's the collection binder that we have. Right, so we have the Mews, we have the Eevee, the Charizard, the Zroark, the other Trainer Gallery Eevee, and then we have the Galarian Galleries, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. So, listen, first you want the screen bigger, now you're complaining about the glare. I don't know how to make you happy, okay? But the premise is the same, okay? The premise is the same. Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! So, alright. I'm listening. No. Okay, so, now, essentially, we're going to be doing the same thing that we were doing. More Mewtwo? Okay, I mean, we can look at Mewtwo cards. So that's the point. So, I thought about this, and so essentially, we're going to find, like, 5 cards that are no more than $15, and then we're going to select one of the cards, and we're going to purchase it and add it to the collection. And then what I'm going to do is, on the collector app, I'm going to start tracking, and we're going to slowly fill up a binder card at a time. Now, the second half of the month, we're going to choose something a little bit more expensive. So we're going to add a little bit of flavor to it, which is going to expand our horizons as to what we can and can't add. So Marge wants to see Mewtwo. Okay, let's see Mewtwo. Mewtwo, I choose you, go. All right, product type, we want cards, not sealed. And we're going to go highest to lowest. All right, so this is the most expensive Mewtwo. It is the Holland Phantoms Ultra Rare at a market price of $2,000. So we're not going to be purchasing that anytime soon. anytime soon. So now, the other thing is that if we wanted to look at analytics, are just going to show you your sales. So, you know, how often does it sell? What's the market price that it sells at? YouTube from Crown Zenith, stuff like that. Crown Zenith. There's one. The Hollow Rare? This one? Or the this dropped like 10 cents. You talking about this one? I would say very affordable. But I don't think that this is a good example that we want to just haphazardly, you know, do. But it is massively affordable. I'm not denying that. Are we going to fill up a whole page of Mewtwo's from Crown Zenith? Oh, juice is so good. It's healthy. It's natural. All right. All right. Can we from the Pokemon Go? Pokemans Go. Ooh, they have the Japanese version. Mew and Mewtwo GX tag team, not the promo. Okay. Why is... Oh yeah, that's the alt art. This is a cool art. Oh, the double rare is only $1. Ultra rare, or super rare is $6. Where is this in comparison to the English version? Is there no super rare Pokemon Go? It's only Japanese? Or we're saying tag team? Mew and Mewtwo GX. So not the SM promo. These are really cool cards. I'm assuming you probably meant these, but all the tag team cards have shot up in price. What's up, Monkey? Yeah, I don't think a super rare exists. I mean, this is awesome artwork. I wonder if there's an actual picture. Ooh, there's a Chinese version. That is clean. You know, I did not know this was a feature on TCG Player until just now. I mean, Chinese Mewtwo. It's $13.95. You want a Chinese card to add to the... It was $30. Now it's a poop ton of money. Yep, $32 hairs in March. Now it's $48 hairs. I'll sponsor a $20 purchase tonight. Chinese is going up. March, what does that even mean? What do you mean you'll sponsor a $20 purchase? You want me to spend $20? We have to spend our money wisely. If that's the case. I mean, we can look at... I mean, you have other options if we wanted to look at, like, Chinese cards on eBay. There are some pretty... Buy what I want. $20 towards a purchase? Okay. But you do have, like, the Chinese GX. $40 is $20. But yeah, the Gengar, the Chinese. Oh, you could probably get like a whole bunch of tag team stuff. You can get a lot of tag team from Chinese for that. Make it a $60 card? Y'all are fucking insane. I mean, if that's the case, we like that opens up the door for a very large card. I mean, the babies tag team. I think we get a whole lot. GX tag team lot. Sabrina's Gengar non-hollow. I mean, he got this whole lot right here for $60. Has 1, 2, 3, 4. Has all these GXs, the tag teams, the Venusaur and Snivy. Alright, what other lots do we have options wise? I see what other 130s. Do we want an English card or what are we looking for, English or Japanese? I think is where we should start first. Because I mean, if we want, there are some like. So what we need to do. So the best value right now is going to be, like the most sought after cards are going to be tag team cards. Chinese are going up in value. Chinese tag team lot has potential. For individual value, it's so it depends on the era that you want to focus on. There's a lot of focus on the megas, so okay, we'll take a step back. Product line. You get the baby ponchos too. Missy's favor. Yeah, they are. They're still going up. They were a hot commodity today, actually. And then product type cards. So what are the mega cards? So essentially, you have the Mega like Rayquaza EX, the Megalopunny, the Ampharos GX. So there are several of these that haven't really reached where they could possibly go. So like, let's say for example this, you kind of like a little market retracement right here, but you had a massive up jump in price. So this is pack fresh, but this is Chinese for $13.85. And so that's kind of like, it's not the issue with TCG Player, but whenever you list a foreign card, it does kind of affect that. So the lot deal does have a lot of potential in regards to, you're getting Latios and Latias, you're getting Executor, you're getting Zekrom, Megalopunny, Zapdos Moltres, you're getting Umbreon, Snorlax, Gardevoir, Slowpoke, another Megalopunny. So that's the Chinese. It'll just be the easiest way, I think. Mega Kyogre. Why are we just in? Okay, so you also have the primals that are going up. I think that like some of the XY artwork is pretty cool as well. It's like from Ancient Origins, for example. We do have some like really cool full art cards, like this Tyranitar for 43 market price, full art. The Giratina EX 93. Giratina has a good possibility of like going up in price, and so like you see some market stabilization right here. Damaged, moderate, light play. So you have a near mint for 72 from what it looks like on market value. That's from not an unregistered seller, then like 100 is from a registered seller, so that's the other thing you have to look at. It is really good quality. What's up, Corona? So, Corona, we're looking for a $60 budget sponsored card buy, split between myself, Marge, and Monkey. And so we're looking for a good value $60 card. We did find this lot for 60 US of Chinese tag teams, and we're currently in the process of observing some other options before just pulling the trigger on the first thing that we come across. Any suggestions from you, my good sir? Some of the XY promos are actually really nice. They should be able to put a price filter on stuff. Alright, let's see where we're at. It's a really good lot for 60, he says. See what other cool things we can find in that price range. Like you have the Zekros, or the Zekrom Full Art XY promo. In that price range, the Salamence EX, the Hoopa. That's the Hoopa we should get, right? The promo. Well, shit. The whole... gonna end up buying one of the big lots. Which one? Oh yeah, 113. Yes, sir. Actually spiked. So where are we going? So I mean, we have a 32-piece Sun and Moon tag team lot for $99. Seems to be the best price. If that's the case, then I think that would cover by everybody, actually. Just have to decide like what we want to get. Do we want English or Japanese or Chinese? We could always get one of these cool Pokemon Baby Poncho promos. Don't get the Hoopa unless it's a 10. It's fair. What other cool stuff is out there for? You can always get one of these. This is for the Streams collection. So, we are looking for cards to add to our Streams collection, like we used to in the Discord. So, how we used to put up the list of cards to vote. You know, these cards are under $5. You know, vote on one for us to purchase. We're kind of doing the same thing. We're doing it live, so this way we can interact with everybody and talk with people. And if there's a specific card that you thought was cool, or somebody thought was cool, they could come in and like let us know, and we go take a look at it. And then if we came to a general consensus on what to purchase, then we would get that Pikachu star. Pikachu star, he says. Yeah. No, not doing that. wonder what this one. Yeah, this shot up in price market wise. This is the one that we had. Now it's $2.99 market. I did, yeah. I have it graded. I have the Ancient Mew graded in a PSA 8. It came back. Not really trying to like do modern stuff. There is something that I think would be cool. That I can't fucking spell to save my life. Shit, not this one. What I was gonna say is that like these are really cool, and like actually like they're on the downtrend a little bit in the market. So got a near mint at 45, and whether or not that's true near mint, there's no photos. But the QC on these are absolutely terrible. I think so too, and that's why I was kind of figuring, do we want to do like, do we want to do yeah, and that's the point. Like, we find cards that we think are cool, and it's like, oh, okay, we want to do we want to do like a big card at like $80, or do we want to do, four $20 cards, and we then say, okay, like, yes, we want this $20 card, and then we choose the next one, and then we add it to the cart, and at the end of it, we purchase it. That was kind of like my thought process on it, I mean, there are some cool Wizards of the Coast promos. The only thing that I wish TCG Player added was a like price filter, because I mean they have this Bubble Mew Wizards of the Coast promo. I didn't even know that this was a thing, that there was a Charizard from the Legendary Collection. You have the E-Reader Rapidash Pokemon Center promo. That's pretty cool. So, ooh, this Pikachu is really cool. This is a sick promo right here. What is this? Don, what did you? Are you saying that promo, the Chinese card? Red's Pikachu. Don just texted me this. Let's take a look at this. Take a look at this as a family. Red's Pikachu. Yeah. Alright, so we have the Red's Pikachu. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got Ash Ketchum and Pikachu. Or Red, whatever the fuck it is. Well, that's what I was saying, is that, like, do we want to do... So if our budget's $80, do we want to do four $20 cards, or do we want to do one singular card? Kind of like my thought. Yes, I know I got outbid. Thank you. That's convenient. All right, so I did not know that. So okay, we're just gonna come up to a vote on this. If you want one promo, $60 to $80, yes. If we want four promos at $20 each, we put yes times 4. So it's up to you guys. Whatever the majority is wins. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. If we want 4 promos, yes times 4. If we want 1 promo, $60 to $80, then you just put yes. All you have to put is yes x4. That's all you have to put. All right, so we got 1 vote for 4. All right, so we got 3 votes for 4. Okay. So 4 promos so far is winning. We could do one of these. You have a buy it now for $19.99. Now, what era of promo? That's also a good question. I do like. Wonder why this one. Oh, never mind. Yeah, why is this one $38 and this one $19? Oh, because this is Chinese and this is Japanese. That makes sense. So we could do. Oh, then we got to think about taxes and stuff like that. That's pretty clean. Centering's really good too. So we could do this. You know, do we want to do a foreign Dream League Chinese? Well, we can see if there's a cheaper one actually. Let's see what the eBay's has to say. 1998. Oh, that's plus shipping. Plus shipping. 1640, 1850. Well, I think we could get like a variety of stuff. We can do 1 modern, 1 mid-era, and 1 somewhat vintage, and then 1 vintage. So that'd be 4, right? So we can do 1 modern, we can do 4 and modern. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so are we good? Do we want to do this promo? I mean, it's the first one we looked up for Chinese over Japanese now because English back. That would make sense. That makes sense. Do we want to do? So are we good with the reds? You know, the Chinese card. Do we want to do that for the promo? Hey, if you guys want to do this for the promo, or do we want to look at other options? 1 for this, 2 for other options. Drop it in the chat. Let's go. All right, so we got 1 yes to Red's Pikachu, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay, it's good enough for me. All right, so add it to the cart. All right, I'm not gonna buy it now because you guys don't need to see my banking information, but okay. So that's our modern promo. I need promo mid-era. So what would be a cool mid-era promo that we could look at that isn't crazy out of this world? Like, so that was modern. Mid-era would be Sun and Moon? No. Sword and Shield, right? Sword and Shield would be mid-era. Right? Am I right with that? Sword and Shield mid-era? Okay, Sword and Shield mid-era. Okay, product type. No, thank you. Sword and Shields. Miscellaneous cards and products. Nope, I want promos. Why is there no promos? Product type. Let's just do Derpy EVGX. Or the Armored Mewtwo promo. Derpy EVGX. $65. So I'm looking for Sun and Moon. So promos is gonna literally say promo on it. And whenever you go to look at a card, it's gonna have this black star promo or some idea of it as the promo. So we need Sun and Moon. Derpy GX. Are we just getting all Chinese cards? Is that what we're doing? We don't need that. That's that. EV GX. Copy. $25.78 plus shipping. 25. You have to put that $20 threshold. That $20 threshold that we wanted to be at. $38.99 free shipping. So even as the Chinese action is going to be a little bit high. Alright, so this. Why? No, I want... Alakazam. It's pretty. I wouldn't say it's pretty beat up. I can send you pictures. Garchomp C. Garchomp C. Yeah, it's just that the market price for the Garchomp is $50. You have this one, the Diamond and Pearl promo. I think that's the one I meant to click on actually. And I clicked on the the Diamond and Pearl promo. Yeah, that's actually a good possibility. Damaged, heavy play, light play, light play. Do we have anything near mint? There's not a near mint listing on TCG Player. Interesting. We can see what eBay has to offer for that. Not what I wanted. I don't know why I didn't copy it. Yeah, that one for the 25th anniversary. The Garchomp. What's up, Shaker? Oh, they do. You know, I bet you this looks sexy as all can be in Chinese or Japanese. Because it has that silver boilet. That is. I like it. I like it. I like it better. I like the 25th anniversary actually. What does the normal one look like? What's the normal? I feel like that one also looks good. But we have to look at it. We have to get a valid picture. It's not. Alright, so this is the Diamond and Pearl promo. Guy could have chose a cleaner sleeve. I kind of like the 25th anniversary better. No, I did. Yeah, I did. It's right here. I have it right here. Yeah. I kind of like it better with the silver edgeware, honestly. I like it better. I mean, like, the OG is not bad, but I think we want to. Shit. I think we should do this one for the mid era, or like for the mid era one. Could definitely like do this one. Yeah. So let's just do that then. If y'all want, so the options, we're gonna choose the Garchomp, but we really like the celebrations, right? So market price $3. So second promo mid era, we're gonna go with the Garchomp Sea Level X. Rhoda's Mew. Let me take a look at it. All right, so if you guys want, so the options are Garchomp Celebrations over Diamond and Pearl. If you want that, yes, push one in there. Yep, we got 2 more picks. Yep. So if we want the Level C Celebrations Classic Collection, 1 for yes. If we want Diamond and Pearl promos, you put 2. So 1 for Celebrations, 2 for Diamond and Pearl. Got 2 for Celebrations. 3, 4. Okay, Celebrations it is. Easy enough. We like to see. All right, so we will add this to the cart. I want near mint for my repeatable seller. He's got 3. Okay. All right, so then you said, all right, so that's pick number 2. So pick number 1 is going to be modern. We have the Sun Moon Reds Pikachu Hollow. All right, that's pick number 1. Pick number 2 is going to be Garchomp C from Celebrations. That one right there. Going to close out of this. Going to close out of this. Close out of this. All right. So we said 25th is Japanese, looks different than Celebrations and is worth more. Yeah, I mean, I do like the Celebrations one better. It does look better, honestly, as a card. All right, so we said Rhoda's Mew. Let's see what that one looks like. Got you, Nico. Probably should put Rhoda's Mew. I got a Mo Rotom. Okay, doesn't exist. There's one listed. Does it have a picture? Or are we gonna have to look up? It does not have a picture, and it's Japanese. Rhoda's Mew. Let's see what the old eBay has to say. Rhoda's Mew. Teaching us new stuff there, Nico. Is this what you were talking about? Because I've never heard of a Roto's Mew before. I've also never seen it. What is a Roto's Mew? Movie versus pack 9. Yeah, it seems to be a bit high. We're looking for $20 and under. So now we're looking for a promo kind of like between that 2005 to 2010 time frame. Yeah, I've never seen this promo before in my life. I mean, it's cool. That's from Australia, plus $12 shipping. All right, what's a good promo? We could do some. Ooh. Nintendo. I feel like there's some really cool, like, old Nintendo promos that are like sleepers. Alright, so we do have some actually like sleeper promos that are not crazy expensive. Alright, so we have a Begone Black Star Nintendo promo, Treco, we have a Groudon EX, Nintendo Power Magazine. We have the Pillow Swine, that Latias. See if we have anything on this page. Celebi. We have a Typhlosion. Typhlosion Epic Collection Value Boxes. That's pretty cool. We have the Swallow, the Torchic. We have the Suhoon. How would we say Tentacool with the pre-release stamp. That'd be pretty cool. So what are we feeling like oldish promos? Do we see any that catches our eye? Do we want to go a different route? The Entei promo from Wizards of the Coast, I did not. So the market price is going to be like a combination of recent sales. So like, let's say the Melodic, for example, right? The way that TCG Player is set up is if you look at market price, it's going to say most recent sales $14.99, market price is $7.09. And if you go back to this page, it says market price is $13.50. So why is that? So the reason that is because what TCG Player does is it breaks down the categories based off of your sales of condition. So, for example, my condition right now is heavy played. So if I choose near mint, and then I go down here, my market price for a near mint card is $13.50. And it's only going to list near mint cards under that value. So now the cheapest one is a $14.99 plus $4.99 shipping because they're probably going to ship it with tracking. Which is not a TCG recommended or a TCG requirement unless the product is over $20. So that's why you have that. If you're talking about the Entei Wizards of the Coast, oh yeah, it is a really cool one. That is a pretty dope card. That Cosmos and the swirls look pretty sick. Let's see what Near Mint is going for. So near mint market price is $11.27. This one's got pictures. So this is what the card looks like. It's actually really dope. That's a really pretty card, good quality. I'd say it looks pretty cool. This has front and back.
I think we got a lot of spam in the chat.
What you mean? Where?
Whoever Damien does damage from sending. Rating.
There's nobody in the chat.
Message. it not showing up for you?
No. Hey, somebody ban Damien and Brady, please. If they can. The messages aren't popping up for me. If there's a mod that can take care of that for me. If somebody already did, cool. Yeah, it's not coming up on anybody's chat. Yeah, it's not even coming up on my
Brady's still going at it.
No.
Oh,
What?
I just read what it says.
What?
The N word.
Oh.
Over and over. So odd.
Yeah, apparently there's like Mama Panda can see somebody like doing obscene things in the chat, but apparently it's not populating for anybody else.
Well, I have all messages selected, not top messages. That's probably why. You have to change that in your chat and then it shows up.
Okay.
Filter, put all.
Yeah, turn off the filter for all. Yeah, but I might have to go in to it. Yeah, if you could, if somebody could take care of that. Yeah, can one of them who's a mod that's on that can take care of that? And do I need to make anybody a mod to take care of that? Okay, cool. Yeah, Mom Panda pointed it out. Sorry about that, chat. People being rude. Who are you, Novine? Not familiar with who you are. Okay. So anyways, back to observing cool Pokemon. We were really interrupted. Alright. I appreciate that. You know, if you stick around, it's a possibility. But if I made everybody that's new to the channel a mod, that'd be get me into some trouble, I think. But if you stick around, it's a possibility. At some point. So, do we like this Entei? What does the Japanese look like? Pocket Monster. Oh, that's just rude. Appreciate the support, though. So let's just do... Audience. What? Huh?
That's 3 channels. On its 3rd channel.
Wow. There we go. Alright, so I turned on subscriber mode only, and yeah. Alright, so There we go. So subscriber mode only messages from people who have subscribed on this channel for more than 10 minutes is now in place because that's just rude. All right, so are we good on, do we want to do the Entei? Is the Entei a yes or a no? Kind of sad that like people want to do that to a channel as small as mine. Like, go do that to somebody like that has 100 concurrent viewers, not somebody that's averaging 14. That's just rude. I don't even know who Damien is, to be honest with you. All right, so back to what we were doing. No, you have to put on all messages, and then once you put on all messages, they come up. Yeah, well, we won't be live tomorrow, so I'll go in and I'll make you guys, Don, Marge, Mama Panda, Monkey, Corona. I'll go in and edit the mods. Professor Elm's lecture. Damn, Eco, that's a specific ass. All right. Professor Elm lecture. Regional championship. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, that's a jump and a half. All right, so we have league and championship cards promo. So this looks pretty cool. Okay. All right, so we have two options, really. We have the Professor Elm's lecture. So do we like the Professor Elm's lecture, or do we want to do Entei? What are we feeling? So this is option one. Let me pull up another tab, and then I'll pull up the Entei. I can't spell. I am. I can't spell. All right, so option one, Entei Wizards of the Coast promo, reverse, reverse hollow, Cosmos hollow to be exact, swirls and all. Market price, printing, sorry, condition wise, we want near mint. We have near mint as low as $12.96, plus probably like a couple dollars shipping, and then $11.27. He's got 4. So we have this option one. Option number 2 is Professor Elm's lecture, suggested by Mr. Nico. I believe this is for Puerto Rico, specifically regional championships. So, all right. So if we want Entei number 1, if we want Professor Elm's lecture number 2, and let's see who wins that. 1 Entei, 2 lecture. Let's giggity go. All right. Put it butt. Both, that makes 4 for the night. No, we have to go vintage. We got one more. Got one more, March. Don't rush it. You want to leave? You want to leave that quick? Damn, trying to get rid of us. You probably got to go back to work or something. All right, so we'll slide this in. All right, so we have 2 in the cart. So we have Entei and Garchomp. We have the Red's Pikachu Hollow. All right, We need to come up with one more promo, one more something, one more card. What would be a cool card? Meow's Carta EX from Paldea Evolved. Okay. Meow's Carta EX from Paldea Evolved. He wants the special illustration. I mean, it's under $20, so by the definition of our own fruition, he is accurate. Well, that's awesome. Welcome in, Baby Jan. He was talking about this one, right? The Meow's Carta EX. Near mint 1830. It is, by definition, in our price range. Unless he was talking about the secret rare, the hyper rare. The SAR or the hyper rare. Dark Gyarados pre-release Wizards of the Coast promo. Alright, let's check this one out. Does he really? It's actually worth more, isn't it? The Japanese, right? The special art rare is $48 market price versus American. I think this is just out of our price range though, because market says 22. You don't see the messages anymore, do you, baby? Okay. Let's check this bad Larry out. Looks like a derpy Gyarados. And then artwork is meh. Meh. I know. But I don't know. It kind of looks like a forced drawing. I think they could have done better. I don't know. Maybe the foiling's just not... I know it is an older card. 25th anniversary Gyarados. $252nd. This one? Oh, it's the same one. Oh yeah, you're talking about the Japanese one, right? Japanese. Ooh, that is pretty. Okay. Gold border. All right. So, and then we had a Ninetales 199. Okay. Market price 13. So it actually might be cheaper to get it here because it should be the same card. All right, so Ninetales 199. You talking about the XY promo? Nico, is that the one you were talking about? Sealed Japanese Illustration Contest 2024 promo pack including Pikachu. Get the whole illustration contest. Oh, the Obsidian Flames one. That is a beautiful Ninetales. Base set 9. Do we even afford a base set Ninetales? Jesus. Legendary Collection, base set hollow, base set 2. Yeah, we can't even afford the base set 2. 24. I kind of like the Don's texting us because, you know, we can't put suggestions inside of the group. All right, so we have a sealed Japanese illustration contests. All right, so this is the... So it comes with all 3 cards plus sealed. So I'm not really sure. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the Pokémon promo of 3 pennies are sealed. I know, I kind of like this one better. I like this one better. I like that one better. So this has the Leafeon, Arceus, and Pikachu promos all in the pack. I like this one better. So $13.99. Comes with all 3. All right, so we have this is option number. That's the Chinese one. Oh, this has the regular back though. We didn't want Chinese, but the Japanese is. Venusaur VMAX. Alright, so this will be the last one we look up, then we're going to make a decision. Venusaur VMAX. Wow, that is a pretty card. Alright, so we don't care about this. Alright, so we have option number 1 is going to be 3 Chinese. You have the Pikachu, Arceus V, and Leafeon. Option number 2, we have the Chinese Dark Gyarados? Question mark? Chinese Dark Gyarados. The Hollow Pattern. Option number 3 is Venusaur VMAX Sword and Shield promo. This is what it looks like. That is not what it looks like. I want the English version. Give me pictures. There's no pictures. Alright, so options are going to go 1, 2, and 3. We have option number 1 being triple promo Chinese 1, 2, 3. Option number 2 Gyarados, and option number 3 Venusaur. Put your vote in the chat. Most votes win. 1, 2, or 3. Oh, we have a vote for Venusaur. Merrick, are you voting 3-pack or number 1? It's like majority wins on number 1. And I will add that to cart. Pokemon graded card lot. I'd like to be curious. Where is this description? 4 reverse hollow vintage cards all in perfect condition. 1 hit card. The hit card can include even graded cards bonuses. So free bonus every 5th pack purchase will include a Charizard card. Every 10th pack will include a graded card, PSA, BGS 7 and above. So it's okay. Yep. It does look like a scam, yes. I was just tickled me fucking curious. Had to click on it. Alright, so we have 2 items in our cart here, free shipping. We have the Pokemon 3 Chinese and the Red's Pikachu, free shipping. And then we have Scumlords. Yep. Yeah. And we have these 2. So grand total, we will be spending. Let's go to checkout. I'm not gonna put my bank information up here, but that's my personal address. Anyways, I can't be unseen. Oh well. Alright, was not good planning on my part. I do have store credit. Oh, look at that go. Alright, so I know that you guys wanted to do that, so we can just link up after the stream's over, but I did want to talk a little bit about some upcoming things for the channel. I know that you guys saw in the Discord that we had put, do we continue doing sports? And so if that is a no, we don't continue doing sports, what do we want to see change? I don't need an answer tonight, but do we want to see that replaced with something? Do we want Wednesday to just be a day where there's no content and we just focus on doing, Trash Pick Thursdays and Fresh Pack Fridays, and then we have our content on Saturday? What really are we looking to do as a family with this content? So that's just something to think about. I don't mind doing another stream. I do enjoy streaming. I do enjoy bringing you guys content. I did have a lot of fun tonight. This was actually really enjoyable for me. It is fun looking up different cards and seeing where you guys' mindset is. So, I think that's really awesome. The next stream we're going to be doing is going to be a little bit bigger of a stream. And so I want you guys to do some research on this. And so you have time. So it's not going to be next Saturday. It's going to be the Saturday after. So this way we can prepare for it. But, I want you guys to get some ideas together for the 21st, June 21st, where you guys pick out three cards each that are in the $25 to $40 price range. And we're going to look at them and we're going to narrow down each one. So each one, that'll be your best option, right? So let's say, for example, America's gives me 3, we choose his best, and then Marge gives me 3 and we choose her best, and then we put it in a pecking order and see which one June 21st is when I graduate. So it'll be a great graduation process for us, graduation entertainment with that, right? And it doesn't have to be English, it can be Japanese, and so we combine that and say, okay, which card do we want to get? And we will slowly but surely go which one do we like better, this one, option A or option B, option A or option B, until we get to the final selection, and that'll be the big value card that we add, right? So again, that 25, well, let's up it a little bit, actually. Let's do $40 to $60. Okay, so you get three options between $40 to $60, each card. That does have to include shipping as a prerequisite, and so we'll be doing that. So again, you have 2 weeks, right? You don't have to have that answer now. You do have time, but 3 cards from any era of Pokemon, from any language of Pokemon. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It can be that. If you wanted it to be something unique, sealed, slab, your choice. Again, that's completely up to you. So, shout out to America for graduating on the 21st, by the way. Awesome job. That's kind of like what we're looking to accomplish with that second half. And so what I will be doing is, as those cards come in, I'll be putting them in the binder, and then I will start updating the collector app. And so next stream on that 21st, we will see our progress as to where we currently at market-wise for the value. Now, I know that you guys did stop in today and watch the stream a little bit while we did live stream in Vend. We did have an absolute blast at Westminster. It was very busy for us. We had a great interaction with some new customers, some new collectors. We made some new friends. And so Westminster isn't the biggest TCG specific show, but we are building a great reputation amongst the nice people that go there. And it is a good spot to be at. So next weekend, we're going to be vending on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And that'll be in Fairfax, Virginia. The following day on Sunday, we will be at the fairgrounds in Maryland. Now, with these 2 shows in mind, since we are doing back-to-back shows, we will not be doing a stream Saturday night. My wife will beat me, not trying to do that. So we will not be doing a stream next Saturday night, but we will be doing a live stream Saturday and Sunday of both events and seeing where we go from there. So hopefully the small show that we're doing is on Saturday. The big show is at the fairgrounds, and they're supposed to have like 100 to 150 tables. It is supposed to be pretty massive. Got a long email about what we can and can't do, what time we have to show up. So we'll be there for that, and it is going to be a fantastic time. I am looking forward to that. Overall, today, in addition to meeting some great people, just seeing the interactions between other vendors. If you're not familiar with how vending is going with the local and our local community anyways, I'm just giving you guys an update, like my insight as this. So the average price people are paying for cards right now is 70 to 75%. And I saw people after certain people left, after Nico left, they were paying 60% for products, cards. And this isn't like rough condition cards. This is for near mint condition cards. And so you have a lot of vendors out there that are just looking to lowball, especially younger kids, and trade them, essentially like trade them down for product, unfortunately. So it is unfortunate people take advantage of some of the collectors like that. And we are hoping that our community will continue to change that dynamic and help build a healthier environment for young collectors in the Pokemon community. And so that is what we are looking to continue to build here. And so with that being said, what we're doing for PSA, I know several of you have expressed interest in that. So right now we're looking at a card price of $21.50 per card for submission. I will need the cards before the weekend of the 28th. So I would need them no later than the 25th of June. So if you are sending and grading cards with us, reach out to me, DM me, send me your list of what you want to send. And then payment will be due upon completion of the order. So you'll have a couple of weeks buffer. Our last drop-off event of 138 cards took a grand total of like a month and some change. So if there is interest in you guys grading cards, that's the timeline expected. It is a pretty fast turnaround. It goes to New Jersey. They grade it and it ships right back to us right down the road. The price does include the return shipping as well. So I know that Marge has expressed some interest. Don is grading. I know I have cards. I think America has expressed some interest in it. I know that Brian or Corona has expressed some interest. So we are looking to continue to build everybody else's collection along with ours. And I look forward to seeing them, Marge. And so that is what we have. That is how this weekend went today. Does anybody, USPS has them? Does anybody like have any questions for me about today? Like want to ask me anything? They see anything? Something that you think that went wise, anything like that. I know that sometimes when I'm venting, I don't get to answer all the questions, and by the time I get back to the chat, sometimes people do get busy throughout their day, and I don't get to answer their questions. So if I did miss anything, or if there's something that you saw or wanted me to acknowledge, now's the time. This is kind of like that reflection process in our vending journey. So this is where we can sit down and have that conversation. If not, I totally understand. I just appreciate the support, but I wanted to give you guys a time to sit down and have a little trash talk with me. You know, I know it's late on a Saturday night, and we'll be calling it quits here soon, especially because we had the double stream today. But while we think about if there's any questions, let me pull up our watch hours. Oop. Oop. All right, let's see where we're at. Marge, what was our last time? I think we were like 24:03, right? Was that our last time? Okay, yeah, we're at 24:37 as of right now. So the streams from today, I definitely think will help that and push that harder. So awesome job. Yeah, we are pushing real forward, real fast towards that 3K. Well, once we do get membership, I will finalize what our membership benefits are going to be. I have to make sure that they are in line with YouTube policies and procedures. So please look out for those. I do plan to get those out to you guys. That'll include maybe some rewards for channel points and stuff like that. Something to do for memberships as well. So almost 100 hours in a week is awesome work. So that is some awesome stuff. I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. So I just want you guys to know that. Like I said, Marge, Monkey, you guys that reached out that want to contribute to the cards, just reach out to me. We will take care of that offline, and we will get those ordered and on the way into the collection. But I had an awesome time today. I had an awesome time doing this with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. But with that being said, y'all, we are tired. We are trash. So I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. Be easy, don't be too sleazy, and we'll check you guys Monday for our last booster crate. So it is the last one we are opening. It is the last one we had shipped. It is last month's subscription box. We did pause the subscription, so we're no longer doing this. So this will be like a momentous portion as we've been doing it for get a new trash can. Aye, Captain. Crack that whip. All right, y'all. Much loves. Deuces.